everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 110 of Direwolf20's FTB Experts Guys series, where I'm currently making all kinds of stuff. Specifically, Gaia spirits. Oh yeah. So I'm making the Gaia ingots that I need. That's cool. We've got all the Gaia spirits from the Gaia thing, so we should be good on that front. So now I'm just gonna start focusing on the other things here. So we need a globetrotter sash. It shouldn't be too bad, I would hope. And then we have to look at what's involved in Melodium ingots, because I have no idea what that's all about. But we'll find out together. Well, globetrotter sash seems easy enough, right? Bing, bang, boom. Done and done. Sweet. So that is the last couple of those dudes. Wrath. I don't have Wrath in there yet. I guess I made it, but didn't hand it in just yet. So there you go. So now that's everything but the 64 Melodium. So let's see what's involved in making Melodium, because I have no idea. Melodium ingots are going to require potentially Melodium dust. Potentially Melodium dust. Okay, yep, there we go. That seems like it. Melodium dust is going to be made by an advanced mixer. And for that, we're going to need some liquid elemental void, which we're good on, prismaline dust, which we apparently have on autocraft, and dark fireballs, which is a super cooling recipe that requires 2 buckets of liquid magma. So let's bump that up to 2 full buckets of liquid magma. Now, in order to make that, Mr. Super Cooling recipe, you're going to need dark prismarine, which, you know, is cool. How are we on maybe enough. We'll find out. Maybe need more. We'll find out. So that's just haunted lapis, if we need to. So what I could ask for is like 100 of these, and you're gonna. Sure, just do it. It'll just run, and it'll be fine. It'll be good. Yeah, because I'm assuming it's haunting it like that, and it's that 12% chance, and that's why it needs so many of them. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Cool. So you can see it haunting the lapis there. It'll take a long time to make all that, but that's all right. We've got enough to get us started. Cool. Okay. So then, in addition to that, so this is going to sit over here, right? You were a mixer recipe, so we can go stick that in an advanced mixer of some form. You were a super cooler recipe. And then we just need the magma, the liquid magma. Cool. So now you need to know how to make liquid magma, which is either going to be magma blocks or magma cream. Now, how am I for either of those things? Not what I would call great. Now, we can absolutely do... Okay, yeah, I think we can do it that way. Okay, so 1 will be 1 bucket's worth. So then we'll go do this. And then if we want to test this, we'll have to see if Melodium ingots want to behave themselves. So give me like 10 to start. It says I have everything I need, so we're going to have to see if that works. So in theory, you're making liquid magma, and then you're using the liquid magma to make all this stuff, and that seems like it's cool. So that ain't terrible. Okay. And then if you can make 10, does that mean you can make 54 more? Yes-ish. We're definitely short on prismarine shards, and possibly short on liquid elemental water, and black dye, and liquefied source. And a few other things. So we're going to have to probably make this one a little bit slowly but surely. So let's see if I'm over here. Yeah, buddy. Now on the down, what I could probably do is overclock you a little bit so that you're going to be a little bit faster. And then on the south, you... and do that. So now it's doing 64 at a time because I overclocked it. That's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. I like that deal. Okay. So Nito Burrito. How am I for time torches? I feel like you guys could use some time torches, but we'll find out. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea to me. Because you are a little bit on the slower side. So can I get like 30 more of you? Yes, except for the black dye. So black dye, we're going to have to figure out like a good recipe for a lot of these things. How are we for ink sacs? I mean, we have some. Can you be like made into black dye in a better way? Oh, coal can be turned into black dye in a mill, so that's kind of cool. Enrichment chamber can double it. Ooh, and charcoal can do it up here. That sounds like a good idea. Let's get some oak. How about 3 stacks-ish? Maybe more. Yeah, maybe more. You can't basic smelting factory charcoal? It's been a long time since I've had to make charcoal, but really? Yeah, I guess not. Enrichment chamber can make it from there. That's interesting. Pyrolyzer can turn it into... Ugh. Ugh. That sounds like not fun. Didn't we have something over here doing charcoal at some point? Ish? No. Is it only charcoal? It kind of is, yeah. That's a bummer. All right, so then let's just do it with ink sacs. Don't you probably have a bunch of ink sacs in you? Bunch is apparently a strong word. I wouldn't call it a bunch, but we'll go with that many and see what happens. So that's enough, but we need more liquefied source. But if I bump that down to 20, we should be cool. So if I make 20 at a time, I think we'll be all right. Right? And then it'll refill the source, and then we'll be all right. Cool. So while that's all cooking, and you're making all this stuff for us, right? What we should probably focus on, man, that's a lot of stuff. I think it's all about the proto-cores, to be honest with you. And maybe, you know, a few other things. Let's say that this is pretty much done then. And, ooh, that gets us a creative source jar. That's kind of cool. Because that would make, you know, this world a lot easier. It really would. That's pretty spiffy. What happens next? Essence of Legends. So we're going to need a Wixie charm. We're going to need a drygmy charm. We're going to need a Fruit of the Gisalia, which I have one of those. We're going to need one of these. Glacio Ice Shards and 64 Manipulation Essence, which isn't too bad. So Glacio Ice Shards shouldn't be a problem. All we have to do is dial up Glacio. And then we can do a digital miner and flux point. Right? And then if we said you're allowed to do ice shards, that would be cool by me. Is that what this is? Yes. Maybe I already did ice here. Are you, like, not enabled or something? Oh, yeah, it's disabled at the moment. Well, there's your problem. Sweet. Well, that's going to be a thing. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. Right? We're, like, halfway there. Yeah, you go back away. I don't need you no more. Alright, that one's not as good. But we probably already mined in this area, and that's probably part of the problem. Okay. I'm gonna run out of flight soon. Oh, no, I'm not. That's right. I have infinite creative flight now. Hooray! So that gets that covered. And then we're gonna have to start looking into these guys, which might be a little bit easier said than done, but we'll find out. And then you're doing what for the most part? You're mostly just waiting on more liquid elemental void. Which is more crafting on demand than I thought it should be. Thought we kept that in stock, but maybe I burned through it all already. Alright, how does that look for ice shards? Yeah, that should be enough. Sweet. Love it. Okay, so now let's look at, so that'll be ready for when we're ready. Okay. You're gonna keep cooking up more of this, if possible. So we need more liquid elemental water. So we're at 18 and 2, and now we're at 18 and 2 still. I assume that you're, like, doing what you can to make more liquid. Oh, you're not voiding liquid elemental air, are you? Why is that not? Oh, that makes sense. Because I stopped doing that. You know what I could do? I could probably just void upgrade these things. This should be okay, because I'm doing like a check to see how much there's in there to turn it off. So if we void excess on them, we should be okay on that front. And then what should happen is you should void your excess air, and then you'll be allowed to make more water and other stuff, right? Reasonable, I think. And then with that, good, we should now be able to request 20 more of that in a moment once it's done. Getting there, 0.38. Now we're good. Nice. Cool. And then we'll just need another set of 20 to finish the rest. And it's Elemental Void that's my real slowdown, which I'm pretty sure is made here. Yep. So if I did that, we'd be much cooler. Reasonable enough to me. Cool. Yeah, see, it was crafting, so it was refilling its buffer before. Yeah, that's what it was doing. Okay. So we'll let that all cook. And now let's look at what we need to do to get these things. So this is going to be easy. Button clocked redstone and a stack of gems. Right? Button clock redstone. Cool. And then a stack of gems that I can probably just speed up a little bit. I'll do this off camera. All right, 2 good bits of news here. You can do 14 more, is that right? We're just waiting on some more water, but then that'll be good. I can speed that up. Cool. 7.93, 6.97, 5.69, so pretty close. 4, 3.5, 2, might get there before the tick acceleration ends. 0.25, 0.195. That should be enough. And that should be 64. Boom. And that should be cool. Now, so you're done, right? Yes. Cool. And then let's get you out of here before you start breaking other stuff. Okay, so that covers that. And then we've got the Glacio ice covered. Right, so you're done. So now talk to me about a Wixie charm. So that's going to need Wixie shards, which I don't know. We do actually have Wixie shards. Cool. So we should be able to get this, right? So it's going to be a sapling, a brewing stand. I'm assuming any sapling, but we'll find out if not. And then emerald, and then crafting. And then you. Sweet. Okay, so that covers Wixie charm. Now talk to me about drygmy charm. Shady wizards will trade them, but they have to be level 4. That's a Wixie and a Whisperleg shard. Annoyingly. And you need Lumium coins to trade them, by the way. Do I have another wizard? Easy villagers? That's a barterer. I thought I had 2 shady wizards. Just don't remember. Hmm. And there's no R refresh for him. Yeah, this is the guy I bought a bunch of echo shards from. I remember that. And for him to refresh his trades, I think I have to buy more. Weldon horns or coins. Do we have any coins? We have a little bit of coins. How do we get more? We can't like make. Can be traded from a wandering trader. Is there any other cool way? Can I make a... No, I can't make one of those. Is that really the only way to do it? Okay. Let's do another villager. We'll have to find one that like wants to do a job. I think it's an arcane core that they need. There you go. You. What kind of trade is that? Nonsense trade is what it is. Mage bloom for emeralds. Sure. I think I got some extra mage bloom around here. Hey, get back here, you. I have trades. Hooray! Level up. Okay. Ugh. Really? Really? Bro? With that kind of awfulness? Yeah, I'll, you. Look at that face. Look at that, what are you doing to me face. I'll tell you what you're doing. You're giving me far too many coins. Let's see. Mob imprisonment tools. I think I've never had success capturing a wandering trader in one of those, and that's my problem. And now all you're going to do is let me trade these things? That's exceedingly rude. Exceedingly rude. Anybody else want to be a shady dude? That works. What kind of trades you got, buddy? Amethyst and source gems, please. Level up. Thank you. And then you can do that again if you want. And that's cool. Okay. And now if we had some Wilden spikes, we could probably do that. We have a few. And maybe that's level 4 then? And if we're lucky... You're only doing Wixie and Whisper Lake shards again? That's super rude that you would do that and not give me just... I only need one. That's it. And then you're going to give me 2 guys that do that. Super rude. Alright, so you go away for the time being. Shady villager. I don't know exactly the rules, but I feel like I need to move that or something to get them to want to use it. There we go. Alright, you... I can at least rotate at this level. I guess we'll try this one and see if it does anything. Wilden horns. Right. Go ahead. Thank you. Killing me! What kind of nonsense is that? Alright, I'm gonna keep trying and we'll come back. Alright, finally got Starbuckle shards and drygmy shards. Cool. So drygmy is what we need for the quest, right? Just let's triple check that. Yes, drygmy charm. So we want a drygmy charm, and that's going to cost 9 Lumium coins, which I'm sure we don't have any of, because that would just make my life way too easy. Can be traded from a wandering trader. So we're going to need to find a wandering trader. So for the time being, I'm just going to hang on to this dude. And we're just going to have to wait for a wandering trader to spawn? That sounds awful. You know. So like a... Is there a way to make a wandering trader spawn? Apparently, yeah. That could be something to do. Okay. So 2 demon dream fruit, a soul powder, and a crude soul crystal. Soul powder and a crude soul crystal, which is a soul crystal, which is an appetite. Right. So there you go. Crude soul crystal, soul powder. How's my waist doing? Good. Ow. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. So wandering trader. Right? And then 2 demon dream, 3 mage bloom, and a leash. Or a lead, or whatever they're called. Okay, so 1, 2. I'm assuming it doesn't matter what order these go in. It's been a long time since I've done this. Cool. And then we need an unemployed villager to go there. So how does that work? Yep, placed. Do the thing. But we need a soul. Well, a soul crystal, that contains blaze. So let's get an appetite. Turn that into a soul crystal, right? Really just wanted a regular soul crystal. That's the problem with this mechanic. There's so many particles and so many, like, it's hard to see. But that's cool. Then we get a villager who's unemployed. Hopefully that counts. Contains villager. Okay, cool. So then we do that. Okay. And then we do that. And that should get me a wandering trader. Nice. And then hopefully I can find something to trade Lumium. Okay, Lumium. And while I'm at it, maybe I should get some Signalum, Electrum, and Enderium. We'll get like 10 of each, but I want to get the Lumium first because, yeah, that'll be important, right? So Lumium first because that's what we actually care about. Oh, you're welcome, sir. Pretty sure I can't, like, easy villagers you, right? Yeah, I don't think so. So we'll get some Signalum. We'll get some that. And that. Seems cool to me. Yeah, if I could capture him, that would be cool, but I don't know anything that can actually pick him up, because the mob imprisonment tool just opens the UI when you click on him. Unless there's, like... I think that one's empty. See? That's what... I mean, I could just, you know, trap him or something, but... we'll leave him for now. Alright, now your job is to give me a drygmy shard. Thank you. And then all my coins can be put away along with you. And now I've got my drygmy shard. Cool. And then we need 3 strongly contained crystal. Fish, wheat, apple, carrot. And a seed mixture, apparently. My goodness, this one's complicated. Fish, wheat, apple, carrot, right? And then a seed mixture is a pestle and mortar from Hexeri. And that's going to be wheat, pumpkin, melon, beetroot, sage. Wheat, pumpkin, which I remember I had something over here for that, right? Wheat, pumpkin, melon, beetroot, sage. Oh my goodness. So 5 stone, iron quartz. Iron quartz. Right. And that's made in the mixer with lava. Okay. So 5 stone. Iron quartz. And then we're going to need a bucket of lava. And that will be your mortar and pestle. Cool. Hooray! That is awesome animation right there. Right? Cool. Okay, so you're going to go on there. And then boom, 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 boom. And then what else did you need? 3 strongly contained. Which I'm pretty sure we have on autocraft. Yep. Not terrible, just a few springaline shards and a swift alloy, which is well on its way. Cool. And there's drygmy. Nice. Cool. Okay, so you go away. There's your drygmy charm, along with the Wixie charm that we're going to need in a second. What is holding up you, Melodium ingot? It's the liquid elemental void again. Big surprise. That stuff's just super slow to make. But that should speed it up. Much better. Cool. And now the Melodium dust is well on its way. Just a little bit more speed there. And that's 64 of them. Nice. Alright, so let's check it out. Hand-in time. So you're done. Quest complete. Creative source jar. Neato burrito. Then you're submitted. You're done as well. I can hand in my Grisala fruit. And then we just need to make that, right? And the ice, which I should have enough of still. There you go, 1024. I didn't even need that one. Cool. And now it's just you, sir. So for this talisman charm thing, we can control click at least that guy, but not much else. So gray concrete. Really? Okay. You're adorable. Okay. Cool, we actually have water there still. Nice. And then we're going to need Wither, Fire, Void, and Antidote charms. Cool. That's Wither. That's easy enough. Done. Fire. I sense a pattern, so I'm going to be prepared for that. Okay. Void. And I sense that we're probably going to need another one of them in a minute, too. And then Antidote. Yep, big surprise. And now you guys all come together to make that. Sweet. And that means there's only one more quest remaining. Booyah. Creative World Shaper. Never really did learn how to use the World Shaper. But that's exciting. Infinite Source Jar. So can I just put you there? And that would be cool. Like, does that work? Oh, find out. Not too worried at this stage, right? Final quest time. So how are we doing on antimatter? You're still making it. So that's cool. You're at 913, which I think will be my 4th antimatter. We are finally at the point where we've slowed down on the production of stuff, so that's cool. So we're just gonna have to give it a minute. So let's take 5 and I'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like it's about wrapping up point, which is cool. So we'll let the antimatter cook. No problem, no problem, possibly a problem, we'll see. That's a lot. Thread of gliding, quantum mechanisms, we have on autocraft. Stellarium is probably a thing we're going to have to learn how to make. But aside from that, not terrible. So probably this will be my challenge. Waiting for like one more piece of antimatter and possibly the 1024 singularities, which we know how to make. What I'm probably just going to want to do is check out, like, where did I leave you? Yeah, you're not, like, really making a lot right now. Now, what I could do, so you were doing that, right? Did you want to make like not a sink, but like a aqueous accumulator? Maybe was that where? No, we went with pumps, didn't we? Yeah, we went with pumps. Can we pump water into you? I feel like I remember pumps being like water being an option for this thing. So if we can water into you, that would be cool. Got a shovel in here somewhere. Cool. And then maybe a quickie flux point for power. Okay. And then can we extract out of the top over here? And insert to you? That seems reasonable. Now all I need to do is overclocker you. Actually, you're already overclockered, so that's even better. I just need to overclocker you. Let me get like 2 more of these. And 2 more of these. Hopefully that don't take too long. In theory. It's taken so long. You apparently. Let's go. I could always tier upgrade those things too if I needed. But I want 16 of each, right? That's a thing. The only problem is we need like 1024 of them. That's just like bananas level stupidity. Right? Like, there's no realistic reason to need that many of those. So we'll see. For now, wrapping up point. Devil 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.